trying to free your mind, Neo, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it. You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
This is the Mind is Mine podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a minute. I'm glad to be back with a special guest. This is episode, give me 1 second. Let me check. It's been a minute. So I'm guessing episode 26, maybe?
I think it's 27.
You think it's 27?
I do.
I think it's 26. It's 27. Never mind. Episode 27 of the Mind is Mine podcast. We're back after a little bit of a hiatus. Life has been life in a good way. Good busy, not bad busy. So let's keep the good times rolling, the good busy times rolling. But I finally found the time to get back in here, and more episodes are coming here soon. But as you can tell by both of our shirts, we have a very special guest in the building. Across from me, it's Miss Akira Muhammad, a.k.a.
The Last Princess.
Yes. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, we got our cookies here, our Minecraft cookies. So if you're a big fan of Minecraft and a big fan of cookies and a big fan of dancing, this should be the episode for you.
Yep. I get cookies, guys. Not everybody else got cookies.
Well, you don't have to brag, but now I have to serve cookies to every one of my guests here. Way to go.
No.
Because they're going to be jealous. So, bon appetit. Bon appetit. So, how you doing today? What brings you here into my space? What you want to talk about? What's your favorite color? But who are you? Give me a description of who you are as a human being.
Okay. Well, first, I would have been here, but he took forever. I was supposed to be episode 25, but it didn't happen like that.
Really?
But it's okay.
Right in front of my cookies?
I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there.
Okay.
But I'm a dancer / entrepreneur. I'm just kidding.
I mean, technically.
Technically speaking, I am an entrepreneur, or I'm trying to be one.
Don't try, just be one. Just do it.
Mine is mine. I'm a dancer / choreographer. Yes. Who actually wants to get into writing as well, which I'm going to do in future videos.
First of all, you're not getting into it. You're already into it. You already write short stories. She's a little...
He's exposing me.
I am. She's a little weird about it, you know. But, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
She's a writer as well. What do you like to write about?
Oh, sorry, I'm chewing.
Yeah. Way to go. Chewing in the mic. Wow. I don't think the listener wants to hear that.
I'm sorry.
Do y'all want to listen to her chew? No.
Oh, okay. What was the question?
I said.
What do I write about?
Yeah.
Well, mainly romance right now. But after reading, the stuff that he writes, because he's an amazing writer, by the way, just in case y'all didn't know that.
Check out the blog.
Right? Check out the blog. I was just reading that not too long ago. Anyway. But I write about romance, but I want to write about other stuff too, like that coincides to my dancing. Yeah, you inspired me with that, by the way.
You're
Shout
welcome.
out you.
But tell me about dance. I know you're super, super passionate about that. Dancing is literally like your life. You grew up on it. Was dancing around the household at all, or was it just something that you picked up and started on your own?
No, I definitely feel like mainly because my family's really big on music. Dancing was always around. We always did.
Big Michael Jackson's fan.
Hello.
If you couldn't tell.
I was forced to be one, by the way, but I'm not mad about it because he's amazing. He's amazing. My mom played it all the time, so we kind of didn't have a choice. But she had great taste, so I'm not mad about it. But yeah, growing up listening to people like Michael and just music all the time, just I always danced around the house. Like even when I was little, I would dance and sing. I'm not a singer though. But yeah, so yeah, it was just something I always did. You know what? Sometimes, yeah, only around you. But yeah, so dancing it was just something I always did just for fun. Like, and everybody in my family, like whether they could dance or not, we just danced. So that was just something we did. And I guess I just never stopped, I guess. Because at first I didn't take it seriously. Like at first I was just doing it like, because I used to watch videos like people like Michael or Chris and people that like just choreographed and stuff like that. And I would just watch them and I want to mimic them and be like, and then, and just from me mimicking them, I just got better and better at my dancing. And then I was just like, I think this is something I want to do. So yeah, but it was always there to answer your question.
Nice.
I was always dancing.
Was there a particular type of dance that you fell in love with first? Was it ballet? Was it hip hop, contemporary? Crump. Shout out to Lord and E. Shout out to Lord and Girl Bravo, by the way. The two
Truly
best
gifted,
crumpers. Yeah, the truly gifted crumpers. They are next level. So big shout out to them.
Big shout out.
But continue, my bad.
No, you're good. I can't crump, so definitely shout out to them. I'd like to learn, but I feel like that's something for me. But no, I think it was always hip hop. Like because I also grew up like watching dance movies, like Step Up. Like that's just like my big. That honestly was like probably a movie that really inspired me. Where I was like, I want to dance so bad. So that played a part too. So probably hip hop because that movie's like big on hip hop. So probably hip hop, but contemporary pulled me into. Do you remember how that style looks?
That's mostly we talked about this.
Yeah, we
yesterday.
talked about this. Basically, my blue dress dancing. That's contemporary. You can say.
Yes. But you described it in a way. I'm trying to formulate the words and remember the words that you used to describe contemporary dance.
It was yesterday.
I know it's not finding me right now. So, could you please reiterate?
Well, to help people like you, it's
people like me. That's crazy. All right. We're not even 10 minutes in.
I like to think of like songs to help you like vision what like contemporary is, but like to explain to you in like a plainer way, I would say like it's like ballet and hip hop mixed together, or modern. But you don't understand modern either, so we'll just say like ballet and hip hop blended together for you to understand. You kind of get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, well then, yeah, that's that pulled me into because that was in Step Up as well, contemporary, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to learn how to do that because contemporary comes with flexibility too, and I always loved seeing how flexible people are. I need to get more flexible. Like,
you gotta get in the gym.
Yeah, I gotta get in the gym. I mean, hey, we've been doing it a little bit.
Yes. Shout out to Miss Fluid that we had her on the last episode. Well, I had her. You're not part of the podcast premium, but I had her on the podcast last time. Big yoga nerd, along with a very spiritual person, very in tune. Shout out to her. But we went to that day actually. We had a session with her. And she did a phenomenal job.
Yes,
she helped my
amazing.
hips. Yeah, she helped my hips a lot. My hips are very tight. So if y'all have any tips in terms of tight hips, please let me know. Yeah, I will need that. So, but
that was amazing.
Was there one particular, I would say artist, but it's Mike and CB for you. But is there a particular song that, as you can remember, was like, maybe it wouldn't be the first one, but it's one that's like recognizable for you that you've been dancing to for a very long time, or it has inspired you to dance for as long as that you can remember?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely going to just say the first song that popped in my head, and it's definitely Diva by Beyonce. I don't know if you've heard that before. Have you heard that before?
Probably is Beyonce. I mean,
yeah. She's like, I'm a diva. I'm a
Can you sing that a little better? Come on now. I'll turn your mic up. No. Go ahead.
She's like, no, diva is a female version of a hustler.
Oh,
You know that one?
oh, can you say it a little more into the mic, please? I knew you weren't going to be able to get through this podcast without just cracking up laughing every 2 minutes.
You're a funny guy.
Yeah, I am. I believe so. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the serotonin boost. But
Yeah, it's Diva by Beyonce.
why Diva?
I don't know. It just made me feel like that girl. Like I was literally been dancing to it since I was like little. That's why I always post that. I don't know if you've seen the video I posted with me like dancing to it. And it just always gave me the confidence to like dance.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it like felt like, because I feel like I have like an alter ego when I dance. So it's like the song that brings out my alter ego for some reason. So yeah, I'll probably say Diva by Beyonce. That's why I was so happy when I got to choreograph to it and then like teach people to do it on stage. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah. So yeah.
You're closer to a brat than a diva, but let's move on.
You know, I'll take that. I love Bratz. I don't know if you know what that is.
Bratz, yeah, the doll. Mm-hmm. I'm older than you, so
Whoa.
I would know this. I used to watch Nickelodeon and stuff like that, and the commercials will pop up, and they made a show out of it. So
yes, they made a show and movies.
Oh, I didn't know movies.
Yes,
didn't think
movies.
they were that popular.
They were very popular, but then Barbie made it where it went away. But anyway, we're not gonna go into that.
I mean, that's Barbie, but
sorry, we got off topic.
No, you're good. But I want to know right off the jump, because dancing and choreographing, while they are the same thing, they're two different passions, because there's some people that rather just dance in the background and just do what they're told and just, fill a gap that is needed, or just, like to express themselves through dance and not really think ahead and freestyle too, which you like to do as well. But you're more on the choreographer side. That's what Last Princess is.
Yes.
It's the practice of choreography and teaching that to others and turning that into a business. So yes, you are an entrepreneur in the making. What made you segue into, I love to dance, but I want a lot more control and I want to be able to make my own choreography? What inspired you to do so? Was it the music videos? Was it just a certain instinct that you had? Like, okay, I want to plan in a way what I'm going to be doing to a certain song? Or was it natural, or was it something that you just watched?
Can I just first say, you ask great questions, by the way.
I mean, this is why I have a podcast. Shout out to the Mine is Mine podcast.
Shout out to Mine
ladies and
is
gentlemen.
Mine.
Welcome to Mine is Mine podcast. We're here, we're back, and we're bigger than ever.
Yes.
Merch coming soon.
Period. I just had to say that. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I did forget the question. Yeah, it was just such a. Sorry, I'm not used to being asked questions. Anyways, it was honestly just something that came naturally. Like I said, I love music, and so every time I would hear a song, my mind would just envision what to do, and so then I just like make my body do that. So I guess some videos kind of inspire me, like seeing other people come up with choreography, and then like watching music videos like with Michael and stuff like that. Like seeing that kind of inspired me too. But like, I guess I honestly feel like, I mean, you can be taught how to choreograph, but like with me, like I wasn't taught. It was just something that just came natural. Because along with like freestyling, I feel like that plays a part with not contemporary. That plays a part with choreographing too, because it's just like you're coming up with moves off the dome and then just remembering it. So it's just like, I think it just came naturally. Like every time I hear a song, I would envision doing it a move, and then I would just bring it to life. So yeah, it was just a natural thing, I guess.
Well, I mean, with you writing too, I mean, you like to tell short stories. So storytelling is definitely a big aspect of what you do in dance. And it's so dope how you can tell a story through your bodily movements and through the passion that you display within your face and with those moves. And, those different types of dancing can display different emotions. Contemporary is a lot more. You can definitely get a little hardcore with that in terms of like how passionate you want that dance to be.
I agree.
Well, how it coordinates with the song as well, but also it can be very elegant. It can be very soft spoken and everything. But it's so dope that you can display soft spokenness and hardcoreness within the dance itself. And like, I mean, having Lord and Girl Bravo on, Crump it isn't always aggressive, but it's a lot more aggressive than other dances. So it's dope how they want to tell a story through more aggression.
Ways,
for you, like, it's a lot more fluid. Not saying that they're not fluid.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean. No, 100%. Yeah. And it also just like, I guess I love it so much because I love the aspect of like bringing a song to life, because I feel like that's what dance does. That's why I feel like, you know, they go hand in hand, because it's just like if you hear a song that's like sad, and like dance will display that, or even if it's a song that's happy, like dance will display that. Like it'll just all come together. And I just feel like dance always brings music to life. So it's just like, you know.
Is there a certain genre, song, or artist that it's hard for you or challenging for you to display your choreography and your emotion through?
Oh, that's a good question too.
You're welcome.
Well, I have to think about that.
Don't hurt yourself.
I mean, I mean, if I'm like inspired, I honestly can't recall a time that I've ever struggled choreographing. If I'm being honest with you, like I feel like if I'm in the mood to dance, I can dance to any genre, honestly. Like whether it's country, whether it's pop, rap, like I just feel like I can do any genre if I'm like, because I just love music. Like if I like the song, I can do it. It doesn't really matter the genre. Same with like artists. Like if you make, well, actually that's, because I'm gonna be honest, I ain't finna dance to like Sexy Red or something like that. Like I can't get into it. But you shoot, it might happen. It really just depends. But like, I don't think I ever really struggle. Do you hear somebody out there?
No. No, it's raining again, so I was just
okay.
saying.
But yeah, no, I don't think I ever really struggle like to choreograph because of a genre. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I might in the future, but like. So
if there's country music or heavy metal playing, you could find a way to.
I feel like I could, yeah.
Okay.
Especially freestyle. Especially freestyle. Like I definitely feel like I could just freestyle. Like it might take a longer process to choreograph than it would if I was to like. What, you hear it raining?
Oh yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah, I kind of hear it too through the headphones. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. What was I saying? Oh no, yeah, it probably would be a longer process for me to like choreograph to like a heavy metal. Well, I love country music, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you probably should have picked a different genre, but
my bad.
No, but it would probably take me longer to do it. But I still feel like I can do it. You know.
Yeah, I feel like he's just connecting with the song, correct?
Exactly. It's all about the song. It's not really about the genre. It's just about like if I'm messing with the song. Like if I'm like now if it's a song I don't like, this is actually funny. If it's a song I don't like, I can still choreograph to it. I've done it before, you know this. But it just won't be as good as if I'm choreographing to a song that I like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can tell from like when I perform with different people. Like if I'm performing with like story stitchers, like you're not I'll still look good dancing, but like when you see me perform with someone like, shout out to Brandon Michael Lewis.
Shout out to Brandon Michael Lewis.
Shout out to Brandon Michael Lewis.
Shout out to Brandon Michael Lewis. BML.
Exactly. But when I perform with someone like him, you'll see like, oh snap, like this is a completely different person. So it's like I can still dance to like whatever, but like it'll look better if I'm dancing to something that like I'm passionate about or that I really connect with. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. Speaking of Brandon, how long have you been dancing with him?
With just him, it started last year, honestly. Yeah. It was really nice too. I didn't expect it, but like he just honestly I would think it was his first headliner when he asked me. I don't know if it was his first. Was it his first at Pops? Was that his first headliner?
That was the first time you ever danced for him?
Yeah, with just Brandon, like for Brandon. That was the first time I danced for Brandon.
Oh, I had no clue. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was the first time I danced for Brandon. I was trying to think like, was it?
Again, yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. That was my first time dancing for Brandon and KB. Yes, shout out to KB.
Shout out to KB, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to KB, the artist. Y'all better show up to that man's headliner. Pancakes and Mimosas on Saturday for Mr. Brandon Michael Lewis.
Brandon Michael Lewis.
August 15th?
15th. Yeah.
15th, headliner, Red Flag, KB the artist, Dirty Productions, The Last Princess,
I was
Lee
waiting for
Concho, Blue Beats,
Isn't it SK too?
SK
Yeah.
Banga, Truly Gifted. We're in there. Be there or be squared. I don't want you to be squared, so be there.
Be there. Yeah. August 15th
I'll be there. Will you be there?
at the Red
I don't know.
Flag.
That's a
Yeah, at
question.
the Red Flag.
Answer the question.
Oh, but yeah, my
Yeah.
first time dancing with Brandon and KB was at the Pop Show, which is Brandon's first headliner, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, that was
But yes, he just asked me. And then I was just like, oh, bet. And then it just like flowed. He was just such an easy person to work with. Like those who know BML, he's very professional. And like he gives me like the space to create the way that I want, which I love. Because I hate having restrictions. So it's like, and I love choreographing. So it's just like, he lets me do that and have full control over that. And yeah, no, working with him was definitely good. I don't remember how we got to this path, so I apologize.
No, you're
But
good.
I hope I didn't get off topic.
No, you're
But yeah,
good.
yeah, working with Brandon was like dope. That's how we got on that topic. I was
Yes.
saying how it's different when I may dance differently. I'll still
with you.
yeah, exactly.
I'm with you.
You found it. Got
Yep.
But yeah.
I mean, I never lost it. But,
Oh, okay.
but what is probably the biggest challenge for you? Because you're a choreographer, but at the same time, there will be, and there has been some cases where somebody has done most of the choreographing for you, and you will just have to fit the mold and just fit in where you can. What's the biggest challenge of being a choreographer, but also knowing your place when somebody else does the choreographing?
No, that's such a great question too. Oh my God, sorry. Probably.
I mean, it's okay to glaze me, but
it's honestly, sometimes it is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I don't want to choreograph. Sometimes I just want to sit back and like just learn something. But sometimes, only time it's hard is when I wouldn't say I dislike the choreo, but when it's like choreo that I personally would like switch up a bit. So like if they do a move that I would be like, I wish we could do something else. That'd be the only time like it's a struggle, because I wish that I had input in it, because I just like having input sometimes. I'm it's hard for me to just sit back and be like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but still respecting that person, I'm not gonna do it, but I do want to. So I guess just like sitting back and like not saying anything at all be like the struggle for me, as far as like learning someone else's choreo instead of my own.
I mean, as you get bigger too, I mean, you're gonna have to find your way in certain situations where you're not going to be the main choreographer or choreographing at all, but it's still going to be a fantastic opportunity for you to join in.
Yeah, 100%. I think it would be like, it's, of course, like if I'm doing choreo that I love, like if someone made up choreo that's dope, it's easy for me to just be like, okay, that's fine. Like I'm not going to say anything. But like if it's like okay, if it's like, okay, so I've done choreo with the stitches before, and the choreo that was done, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it. So when I'm doing stuff like that, even though it is great opportunities that I get from the stitchers, it's just still like, oh my God, like I don't want to do this choreo, like I just don't like to. So definitely I know that in the future, like
wait, when you join, my bad to
no, you're good.
When you joined Story Stitchers, which is another topic, you didn't make your own choreographing, or somebody had to give you? Did somebody just give you like a prompt in a way, and you just fill in the gaps?
99% of the time we freestyle, but when we did do choreo, it was Silo would choreograph.
Oh yeah, shout out to Silo.
Shout out to Silo.
He will be at the headliner too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Silo. Time out. Did you eat a cookie and then put it back?
I did, because I was trying not to eat.
Girl, finish that cookie.
You talk
got
while I
cooties
finish
all
my.
over that thing.
You talk while I finish my cookie.
Oh, okay. So the powerhouse of the show is the mitochondria. You wanted me to talk. I don't know what else. I don't choreograph. I don't choreograph. So I mean, I'm just thinking of things to talk about. the sun is like billions of times bigger than the earth. It's kind of crazy to think about, but it's so far away.
Just stop. I'm done.
Is the sun a portal? Question mark. Go ahead. Are you ready? Breathe.
Stop. What I was saying.
Yeah. Forgot to tell her one last name. It's Akira Muhammad, aka the Last Princess, aka Miss Giggles. So
stop it. So he would choreograph for us, but 99% of the time we freestyle with the citrus. But when we did do choreo, it would be his 9 times out of 10. Like when I first joined, we don't do that anymore. But like in the beginning, it was solo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, do you feel more comfortable? I guess this is already self-explanatory, but how comfortable are you with freestyling? Because choreographing is like sending a blueprint and kind of playing everything out. And then obviously if you mess up or anything, you can freestyle. But is it hard for you to freestyle?
Not at all. Sometimes it is. Like if I'm like not in the mood to dance, or if I'm dancing to something that I don't like, then yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of hard for me to freestyle. But like 9 times out of 10, like freestyling is super easy for me. Cause honestly, I love freestyling. Sometimes I prefer freestyling over anything. Sometimes I just want to like do my own thing, you know? And that's why it's kind of, I will say, this isn't throwing shade or whatever, but like dancers who don't know how to freestyle, you should probably work on that. Because I just feel, because I just feel like if you, like you said, for example, if you're doing choreo and you mess up, if you don't know how to freestyle, you're pretty much screwed. Because
y'all need to step your game. Yeah. Come on. If y'all don't know how to freestyle as a dancer, step it up.
Like
up.
Yeah, I that's
no pun
just
intended.
And if you can't freestyle, I feel like you can't choreograph either, because it's just like, I feel like they play, you know, they coincide in a way. So it's
I feel like people will agree with that.
Yeah, like it's not, I'm not throwing shade. If you can't freestyle, it's okay, but you should definitely learn, because like if you are in a situation where you're doing choreo and you forget the steps, you're not going to be able to cover it up because you don't know how to freestyle.
Well, learning the freestyle, isn't that just more about a confidence thing rather than just
100%?
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's just like getting out of your head. Also, like when you study dance a lot and you watch a lot of dancers, I feel like it's easy for you to freestyle because you've seen so many steps that you're taking from so much. At least that's what I do, which is why I'm able to freestyle, because I'm just like taking from so many different dances that I've seen and just like wrapping it up into one. But if like you don't really know much about dance or like seen a lot of dances, you're not gonna know what moves to do. You're just gonna stand there. So in that aspect, I feel like if you do your studying and stuff like that and you like watch dancing a lot like I do, freestyling is going to be easy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's very obvious that you're very passionate about dance.
Yes.
When I had Girl Bravo and Lord on, they talked about the culture behind dance, especially within the crump community, and how tight-knit that is, and how togetherness is just like at the forefront of it, and how they're really wanting to protect that culture and protect that community and treat it as if it's a family.
Yeah.
And obviously there's different levels, you know, they have different houses, they have different families and everything. It can get really technical.
Yeah.
But how do you want to contribute to the dance community and the dance family, not only here in St. Louis, but around the world? And what does that look like to you?
I was going to say that's a great question again. Sorry.
Glazing.
I honestly just want to do what I've always wanted to do. Like, I feel like what I wanted my dancing to do, what I feel like music does. Stop it. I want my dancing to do what like music does for people. Like how you said, bring people together and like just help people's like spirits. Like I feel like dancing is very healing for people. I feel like
100%.
Even if you don't know how to dance, like I feel like that don't matter. Like you should just, it's healing regardless, whether you're bad at, like you, for example, you can't dance. So like if you
Whoa. Hold on.
I'm joking.
No, we've gotten too far. I can't dance.
That was a joke. He actually
Do I
can
have-
dance his butt off. If you watch him do the slide, you'll see.
Yeah, shout out to the TG slide,
TG
but
slide,
no, even outside the slide,
Yeah, you can break it down.
I'm like
your
top-
signature dance.
I'm top 2 dancer in TG, and I'm not 2. So top 2, I'm not 2.
This
So
dance, I rock with it.
it's not time for that.
Sorry,
dance real
my
quick.
bad. We were supposed to have
Don't
a
give
dance
away
battle,
my
but he chickened out like a few times. By the way,
No,
yeah,
no, I won already.
we never did it. We never did it.
Continue. We can move forward.
You know, the crazy part is I don't remember what I was saying.
Yeah, because you were talking shit.
You know what? I was. And I apologize for that because you can't dance.
We're moving on.
Where was I?
We're talking about dance culture.
Yes. That even if you can't dance is very healing. And I guess I want my dancing to show people that.
I ain't gotta worry about that.
That I want to show people that it is, you know, it can be healing. And that it can bring people together, and just because I feel like that does bring people together. Like even like if you hear a song and like, for example, if it is a slide, everybody's gonna come together and do that slide. So I guess I just want to show people that, and how dance can also be therapy, which I feel like that's also already known. I just want my dancing to keep that alive. You know what I mean?
That's the beauty about black parties too. It's like
Exactly.
we have the best music. We
Yes.
have so many dances and so many songs that have contributed to the culture, and that everybody can do. And if everybody doesn't know how to do it, then there's
still
always
gonna
going to be
join in.
somebody in that crowd that knows how to do that dance very
Exactly.
well. So just follow their lead. And we just have so many dances that just involve so many people and everything.
Exactly.
And so if you want to learn how to dance, definitely go to
A black
a
function.
black function for sure. For
That's
sure.
why I love being black.
Of course, being black is great.
Yes, being black is good.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. But we were talking about the culture.
Yes.
What have you learned from the culture? You know, you want to add to it, but what have you learned from it? You know, from studying within, you know, people like Michael, people like Chris, people like even the people that are close to you, with Lord, with girl Bravo, with Damo, with KB as well.
I'm gonna say the good thing I learned and the bad thing I learned. The good thing I learned, the good thing I learned was, like I said, how it brings people together. Because honestly, I feel like me dancing with like a few of the people you named, it definitely made our relationship stronger. And so it's definitely like a bonding thing. Like I feel like you can dance with whoever, but like it just hits different when you're dancing with someone you mess with. Like if you have to dance with someone you dislike, if you got to do it, you'll do it. But like it just feels so much better because dance is like a therapy.
For sure.
It feels so much better to dance with people that you actually have a bond with. So I definitely feel like dance in like the community and just like, you know, the culture in general, it did teach me that it brings people together. Because I feel like why me and KB, for example, are so close is because like we've been dancing for years with each other. So like that just made our bond so much stronger, you know, along with other things, of course. But like I feel like dance definitely enhanced it. And then like the bad thing I learned is how competitive it is. Like it's very competitive, and it's just like the chances of making it is very like hard, which is like that doesn't, you know, make me give up on my dreams or anything, but like it just that would be like the bad aspect. I would say it's just like how competitive it is, because like everybody is so many people that want to dance, and then there's so many people that are talented at it and actually truly gifted, but like but like so like if you know, and people like are very particular in who they want to dance with and stuff like that, and it's just like if you're not what they're looking for.
I'm not about to eat all these damn cookies.
I'm sorry, I'm having a good conversation. I forgot about them.
No, you're good.
But yeah, it is very competitive, and sometimes I do get in my head like, oof. But that's why I try to get so on, like, because I'm so self-taught. Like, I be trying to like really get on my stuff so that, you know, I can like make it in this competitive dance world and culture. And stuff.
Well, it's good that it's competitive. I mean, that's going to help your drive and passion even better. Did you miss?
I almost did.
She didn't know where her mouth was for the cookie. But
I was locked in.
if that's what you want to call it. But the competitiveness honestly is going to help your character and help you be a better dancer too, because it really matters on how you're competitive with yourself rather than just other people, because sometimes when you try to be in competition with other people all the time and not realize that you have to be the source of growth and you have to be competitive with yourself and how you danced yesterday or how you danced last show and be better than that, that's what's most important. Of course, you're going to have the competitive aspect of going against other people, especially if you ever do competitions. That's another question. Especially if you want to do competitions and stuff like that, that's completely fine. But the biggest source of competition that you should focus on is how can you become a better dancer and a better choreographer? Like, what did I fail at in terms of choreography for this song that I can do better, and just continue to learn from. So
I'm so glad you just said that.
You're welcome.
Not to cut you off though, but like
Rude.
when you when you like make it like a competition like against other people, it literally can affect how you dance, like how you freestyle, how you choreograph, because that literally happened to me. Like I would compete with, because I'm not used to seeing, I'm always used to dancing by myself majority of the time.
I was gonna say, how often do you compete?
Oh, I don't compete. Like, what do you mean? Like,
have you been to a competition?
No, I haven't. But I mean, like,
you should
compete.
Definitely
Like,
sign up for one.
I was thinking about that, but I feel like my ego is. I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. Like,
no,
no.
You're on the right path.
I feel like it'll bruise my ego if I go to a competition. No, I definitely think about that, but I don't even just mean just that. Like, I mean, like, just dancing in general. Like, for example, if you know who KB is and
Shout out to
KB and Era, I should say, as like dancers, they're very skilled, 100%. Like, that's no secret. So when I met them and like would see them do certain moves, I definitely was like intimidated. Are you listening to me?
I'm hearing.
Okay, good.
I was just wondering about St. Louis dance competitions. My bad.
Oh, look at you.
Oh yeah. Also, I am her manager. So.
Oh yeah.
You know,
shout out to Manager Himes. Whoa. Manager Himes. He made these, by the way.
I did. I didn't want to toot my own horn, but hey.
Yeah, you can't see the back, but you'll see it later. But yeah, I would see how skilled they were, and it would come to a point where I realized that when I see them freestyle, then I would freestyle, because I would try to make it better than theirs. My freestyles would just not be as good. And then say with like choreo, like I would see like something that someone else choreographed and it would look so good, and I'm like, okay, how can I make mine better than theirs? Do not do that, because then you'll literally it's not going to be good, because you're trying to make it better than someone else's instead of just doing your own thing. So once I got to the point where I was just like, I don't really care how they dance. I care about how I dance. My freestyle my freestyle got back to where it needed to be. Talk, okay? And same with choreo. Like, I was like, I did get to a point where I
know that's right.
Clock. But yeah, once I even like when I see in choreo, I would be like, oh, that choreo is so dope. Like, how do I make it better? But then I'm just like, I don't care about making it better. I just want to create what I think is nice. And if people like it, people like it. If I like it, then even better.
Yeah, comparison can be the thief of joy.
100%.
Yeah.
It is the thief of joy.
It is.
So yeah, once I got in my head, I was like, my freestyling and choreo got back to where it needed to be. So yeah. And you're going to have moments like that, by the way.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've dealt with that in baseball. Like, yeah. It's so easy for you to look to the guy next to you and compare yourself rather than compare yourself to how you were yesterday or your last performance and everything.
Talk.
Yeah, let me cook,
babe, cook.
But yeah, no, that's a good answer.
Thanks.
But also, you definitely need to get in the dance competitions. I feel like that's only gonna help. Yeah, that's gonna help your drive and your passion a lot more.
That's true.
Because I feel like it's still gonna be comfortable if you're only around people that only want you to choreograph or fit in where you can, and you're not really in competition with anybody.
Yeah. No, I want to get challenged 100% because I think that'll just push me even more.
Not saying that you're not in challenging situations.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You do have a lot of prominent shows that are coming up where you're a part or doing the whole choreographing and everything. You actually have a good show today as well. So
shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to that show. Shout out to Big Lex. You feel me? But yeah, you perform for Big Lex. You perform for Brandon. You perform for KB. Is there anybody on the radar within St. Louis? But you don't get out much. But within St. Louis,
you know what?
We're moving on. Within St. Louis, that you want to choreograph for or with?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, good questions. All
I
around.
actually had the answer to this question. I just have to remember what it was.
Again,
because I've been thinking about this. Don't think to
hurt yourself. It's okay.
Let me ponder.
Oh, nice word. While you do that, I'm gonna look up the address to this place because
okay.
I don't know where we're going.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I wouldn't even just say that I want to do like all his songs, but the reason I would say this person is for two reasons. One is because I've really want to choreograph to this song specifically, and two, because I think that they're like really well connected, and so I feel like that would help me get like even more connected to. But it's Lil Derek, and the song that made me want to was, I don't even know if this is the name. Is it called My Love? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's just like the girl's like in the back. I don't even want to do the vocals because I ain't got them.
Oh yeah, she's doing the constant vocals. Yeah.
Okay, is it called My Love?
I think so. I believe so.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, if that's
shout out to Lil Derek, man.
I hope that's the title.
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, but it would probably be that one mainly because I really like that song and I like hearing it live all the time. And
yeah,
is it called My Love? Okay, yeah. Every time I hear that, I'm just like,
that's why I thought it was. So I just wanted to make sure.
Contemporary, and I think didn't he say it was about his girl or something?
I believe
like
so.
Every time he performs, he like tells like the story.
I believe so.
Yeah,
hey, y'all go check out our 2 podcasts together with Lil Derek. You weren't there, but check it out. He's a great guy. That's my dog. We just won field day together for the one. Oh my god.
For the one.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Sorry to get off topic.
No, you're good.
But you showed up to field day late and you participated in the last game, and that's the game that we lost.
I knew you was about to say
that's
that.
The game
and that's
that we
crazy.
lost.
And
that's
I'm not gonna lie, deep down,
insane.
I was kind of thinking like, was I like y'all bad? I
think so. I think you just weren't ready to play.
No, I was. It's crazy how one person could throw everybody off. Like,
yeah, crazy.
I don't think that's what happened. I think I was just so beautiful and you were distracted, and so like
I distracted?
Yeah,
no, I was trying to win.
You
girl.
were distracted, and
girl.
I think you threw Maliki off too. So like it. Yes.
There it is. We're not going to entertain that. We're not going to entertain that.
You know it's true. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
No, I was locked in.
No,
girl, I wanted to go 5-0.
I seen you looking.
Can you?
Come here.
But no, that's surprising.
Yeah, probably,
I didn't think Lil Derek was going to be
probably him. I will say I haven't listened to all his songs, but I did hear that one, and just hearing the story behind that one made me kind of be like, I kind of want to dance to this, and I would like it if he asked me to. So if you're watching this, Lil Derek, if you need a dancer, I'm totally down to do so. And I would like to dance for Verified too. That would be nice. You should get him on the podcast.
Damn right. Verified. Get on the podcast. He'll be there August 19th. I believe that he is going to have his own set too. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But he's going to be there.
Oh, for Red Flag? Yeah, he's performing.
Yeah, he'll be there.
But yeah, I would like to dance for him. I feel like because he normally he like, from what I know, at least from all the times I've seen him perform, he performs by himself all the time. and I feel like dancers will like enhance his performance. So I would say I would like to dance with him to. I feel like I can make his show look better.
Good.
So,
I just did manager stuff. I asked him.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Who verified?
Verified?
Or Lil Derek?
Lil Derek.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
That's what I'm here for. But
that was such a manager thing.
nah, I mean, that's what I'm here for.
That's
but
why you were hired.
is there a certain thing that you look for within songs that, like you said, the song has to connect with you. It has to display a certain level of passion within you, a certain level of storytelling within you. Is there one thing that sticks out the most that is like a deal breaker of you wanting to, choreograph into the song? Hopefully that makes sense.
Okay, a little bit. Are you saying is there a topic or something that would make me not want to dance to it, or
want to?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
is there a certain thing within a song, whether if it's the vocals, whether if it's the production, whether if it's the storytelling of it? What is that? What pops out to you the most when looking for a song to choreograph to?
I love this question again. Can I give 2 answers?
You can give as many answers as you want, girl.
This is hurting my ear.
You don't have to wear them if you don't want to.
Do I not?
You don't have to.
But I actually like. But would I be able to hear your voice is good? I love hearing your voice.
I mean,
I specifically watch your podcast just to hear your voice. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even pay attention to the topics at hand.
That's crazy. You need to pay attention to all my guests. I'm about to list.
I get in a trance sometimes. It's just very like soothing. You have a podcast voice.
Thank you. And also thank you to everybody that has been on this ride, whether listening, whether participating, or just spreading the word, man. I appreciate you guys. And I'm glad. Yeah. Shout out to you being part of it. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be locked back in. And we're ready for this ride. So episode 27. Onward.
Should have been 25.
But continue.
But yeah, so basically
but go ahead.
I'll give 2 answers. The first answer, it's definitely a beat. Whatever, like if the beat is hidden, man, I'm dancing to it. And even if like this, what they talking about, like I don't even like, connect to. But like if your beat is like going crazy, I gotta dance to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but you do a lot of contemporary, so it's like,
and that's why that's why I was about to give 2 answers.
Okay, got you.
So for like the hip hop standpoint, it's definitely like
the production.
Okay. Whoa.
It's a
but contemporary. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's something romantic, I gotta dance to it. Like that's what always makes me like want to dance to contemporary.
You're a very romantic person.
Yes, I'm very. Those who know me know how romantic I am. So if I hear a love song, I gotta do contemporary. It always gives me the drive to be like, oh, I have to make. I mean,
you got a cool boyfriend too.
I know that just makes me want to dance contemporary even more. Speaking of that makes me want to make up the dance that I'm about to do now. That you're a part of, actually.
I'm the guy.
Yeah, he's
but
the guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely love songs for contemporary. If I hear any love song that's like touching and that just like I feel like I relate to, obviously now I finally can relate to it. Before I couldn't. Anyways, but that's besides the point. But yeah, if I could relate to the song now, it just like if it makes me think about the person I'm in love with, I gotta dance to it.
Well, that's a good segue into the music. So
the music.
You have Bad by Michael Jackson. There are a lot of contemporary songs on there.
Yes.
But also that's regarded as one of his more hardcore, hard-hitting albums.
Yes.
Definitely. And I can see why this is your favorite. Thriller is my favorite. But, all his songs, the majority of his songs can all be danced to because
right?
I mean, come on now.
It's just like such a dance album. Like,
well, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, that's true. But this one,
but that album, yeah, for sure. And I mean, it has a lot of. it's pop for sure.
Yeah.
But it has a lot more rock and also hip hop elements to it.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes, it does.
Not as much as Dangerous in terms of like the hip hop part.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Never mind. I was finna get into
No,
it.
go ahead. Get into
No,
it.
like
We
that-
got time today.
Oh my god! It just
we have time.
Honestly,
today.
every Michael song makes me want to break down. But like Dangerous, man.
The
Child.
song or the album?
The album, but the song too. Like that song, I was finna start singing. But like that beat, like it's just something about a Michael beat that just make you want to dance. But yeah, this album does have a lot of contemporary and just dance songs in general. This is okay. I'm questioning myself. Which album had Man in the Mirror?
That one.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, that one right there. Oh my god. I want to dance to it so bad, but it's
Dance to it.
Yeah, I need to. I always wanted to dance to it.
Maybe you should do like a little short film where you pick certain songs from there and dance to it and have it segue.
Okay, can I just say this?
You're welcome.
But listen, I'm not
welcome.
gonna thank you. You know why I'm not gonna thank you?
Okay, well.
But the only thing I'm gonna say is that this is why you're my soulmate, because I actually was about to do that. Like I literally edited all the songs too. I just never got to it. But I literally was going to do exactly that. Like where I was gonna make like a little a Michael like shout out appreciation post type dance thing. I couldn't think of the word to say, but I was gonna
Shout out Michael, I guess.
I was gonna do that, but I just never did it. So it's like that's why you're my soulmate, because you literally had the idea that I already had. So now I gotta do it. I'll probably
The
shoot.
lyrics that for a show or for a music video?
Ooh, either or. Wait, what did you ask specifically? What did you
I
say?
said Akira. I didn't ask.
Oh.
I said Akira wants to choreograph to My Love and some other songs of yours.
Oh,
He said he's down.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
All you gotta do is just ask.
You know what? And that's so crazy because every time that
She's scared to talk to people, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, she is
that's
a
why
business.
I have a manager that loves to talk.
But she is a business owner, so she's got to have
I
a
know,
conversation
I know.
too.
I gotta
so
work
if
on that.
anybody is willing to help her conversate besides just me, then hit her up.
It's really funny that you said that because
I am Akira on Instagram.
Oh, look at you remember my name. But no, literally.
It's literally your fucking name.
Is it?
On
I gotta
Instagram?
change it since now I'm going by the Last Princess. We gotta talk about that.
We gotta work on that rollout. Rollout coming soon. This is part of the rollout. But
nice. But no, every time that I seen him rehearse for it, I would always be like about to ask, like, you should have a dancer. But I never did it. But every time I just love that song so much. It's just so pretty, right? Right?
yeah, it is.
it's
And
just
also he gets really good background vocals and singers to just do
It's
that
so
do that
beautiful.
part
Oh my
throughout the entire song. Man.
That live is literally so amazing. Like I just be like, I go for singing it like a whole week every time I hear it performed.
Pause. Bathroom break.
This is where you should edit it and be like, oh, I'm gonna edit it. The edited like,
I am about to drop things off.
oh my god.
It's gonna be quick.
Okay, I need to charge my phone. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Hi, how you doing? I said, hi, how you doing?
Alright, you ready?
Yes. I don't remember the last thing we talked about.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hi, we're back. I found a hat. So,
Oh, I felt
when it
like
comes-
something was different. Sorry. Go ahead.
in terms of, you know what? Let's backtrack. That just threw me off.
Okay, go ahead.
So, we were talking about Mike. Is there one song on that album? I feel like I know what it is. But what's the one song on that album that you want to do your own choreography to?
Can
Like
I look-
if you were to go back to 1980,
Oh
was
my
that
God, that's such a great.
86, not back to 1986, 87, whenever the
I
album
don't
came
know
out.
the date,
I think it's 86.
but I think you're right. You might be right.
I think it's 86.
Now I want to look. I ain't going.
I think it's 87. It's 87. 87. 87.
That's your final
87.
answer?
That's my final answer. It's 87. It's 87 for sure. I know that for
He
sure.
said for sure.
1987.
Ooh, you're okay.
I'm a bigger Michael Jackson fan than you. But
That was crazy. I already
if you
know
could
my
go back,
answer.
if you go back to 1987 and Mike was like, "Hey, I want you to help me choreograph
Oh my
this
God.
song. One song off Bad. What song would it be?"
I feel like I know what you think my answer is, but
Say
but I actually want you to say it. What do
I
you
think
think?
it's Speed Demon.
Yeah, I felt like you was gonna think that it was either that or Bad, and honestly, I was about to say that, but then I just looked at the album and I remembered. I know what my answer is.
What is it?
Can I just say I love this question? It's Smooth Criminal. It's definitely Smooth
That's
Criminal.
fair. I
would
think that's his
just-
best music video.
Right. It's literally, and you know what? Now that I just said that, I probably would change mine to probably Speed Demon then, only because Speed Demon actually. I probably changed mine to either Speed Demon or that, only because Smooth Criminal is so good. I don't
Speed
think
Demon
I
didn't
should
really have a
touch
lot of
it.
choreography into it
Exactly.
besides him dancing with the fictional
Towards
rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. So I could I wouldn't
Ladies
be
and
changing.
gentlemen, that rabbit wasn't real.
Don't say that. But I feel like I wouldn't be messing with anything, But I feel like if I was to say Smooth Criminal, I'd be touching something that's literally like the best music video of all time, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna just say I'm not gonna say that anymore
No,
because
Kanye thought "Single Ladies" was the best music video of all time. Beyonce had the greatest music video of all time.
he's insane. But no, yeah, okay. So because of that, I'm not gonna say Smooth Criminal because that
You're gonna
was
say Speed Demon?
literally amazing. But yeah, I would probably say Speed Demon mainly because so dang, you were right. Okay, mainly because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any choreo, so I could be making something new. To what are you doing? Oh, ooh. But yeah, so I wouldn't be touching any class because if I do Bad, then I'd be touching something because that choreo was amazing too. And it was like they was killing it, man.
Yeah, that was a great music video. Did you know Martin Scorsese directed it?
Who's
Do you
that?
know,
No, I
you
don't.
don't know who Martin Scorsese is.
Can you explain?
You're a movie person.
Okay. If you tell me what it I don't know names, so just
He did Taxi Driver. He did Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm 20, by the way. I just turned 20.
Congratulations.
That's my
Wolf
way of
Wall
saying
Street.
that I think I'm too young.
Did he do Wolf of Wall Street?
I know the movies you're talking about. I just never
could be
seen
wrong.
them.
Did he do Wolf of Wall Street?
I don't know.
Of Wall
I have no
Street.
idea.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did.
I never seen that, so I don't know who that is.
Wolf of Wall Street?
I know what it is. I just never seen it, babe.
He did, I'm just going to go down the list. He did Goodfellas. He did Wolf of Wall Street. He did The Irishman that came out a couple years ago. That was like 3 hours long. The Departed. He did Shutter Island. He did Casino. He did. Huh? Wait, what?
You're naming all movies that I don't know. So
Oh, I was gonna say because Shark Tale popped up. I was like, no way he directed Shark Tale. He did Gangs of New York.
babe, I don't know these.
God,
I'm sorry.
come on, Raging Bull.
I don't know. I never seen any of these movies. But that's amazing that he
Hugo. Did he do Hugo?
directed that. You say he directed?
Hugo. Yeah, he did Hugo.
I don't know, babe. I'm talking about the bad music video.
Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry that I'm young and I don't know what you're
Well,
talking
he did
about.
He did the bad music video.
Nice.
He filmed that. So yeah.
He's an icon for doing that. Sorry.
Martin Scorsese. I mean, he's one of the best directors ever. But yes. So it'll be Smooth Criminal, not Smooth. It will be Smooth Criminal, but technically it will be the Speed Demon.
If Smooth Criminal wasn't so iconic, then I would say Smooth Criminal. But because of the dance aspect, I would say Speed Demon.
What about for Stevie Wonder? It doesn't have to be off this album.
Oh, you should already know what my answer is. It's my favorite song by him.
Oh, I do. I didn't know what it is.
Exactly. You want to tell them?
Yeah, I just.
Okay, you're making me think you don't know what it is.
I do know what it is. I just the name of the song.
Houston, it's literally your favorite song too.
I know, but I don't know why the song escaped me just out of nowhere. I wish.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yes.
But
oh my God, I would literally. Everybody would be tapping. It would literally be like Happy Feet in this.
You tap dance?
No, I want to so bad. That's the style that I really desperately want to learn.
Yeah, that's another question. Is that besides tap dancing, now that you just said that, is there another style of dance that you want to learn? Besides crump too, because you brought that up earlier.
You listen. Honestly, yeah, if you was to ask me, the main one, I really want to learn how to tap dance. That's probably like the main one that's been like on my mind to learn. Because I just love Happy Feet so much. And so, yeah.
Shout out to Happy Feet, man.
Shout out to Happy Feet. That movie is so good. Shout out to Mumbo. Anyways, but yeah, it's tap dancing. I want to learn. And mainly because I always wanted to dance to I Wish, but I said I would never dance to it until I learned how to tap dance.
Is there anything outside of tap dancing and crump
that I want to learn? Mm-hmm. Like dance style?
Yes.
I would say I want to learn ballet only so that I can enhance my technique, and because it's the foundation of everything. But that's the only reason I want to learn ballet. It's not because it's like, oh my God, I just want to do. But it's mainly because it's the foundation. And I feel like it would just make me so much better if I learned more ballet. So probably that.
You did ballet for Brennan Michael Lewis, not.
I did, yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, it was kind of just a little something, but
just a little something.
If you're like a dancer, you'll see that like my technique isn't like the best, so that's why I will probably want to do ballet more, so that so that my technique will get better, and then I'll get more flexible too. And I like to wear a tutu. Like I've always wanted to wear a tutu. I feel like it looks so cute, right?
I think so. Yeah. So last question on choreography for a minute. When it comes to you making your own brand, which is The Last Princess, if y'all need any lessons or looking for somebody, boom, right there. But
thanks for the shout out.
You're welcome. What are the values that you want to bring to The Last Princess? If anybody wants to work with you or that you want to teach somebody, and give people the blueprints of choreography. What are the values and what's the certain vision that you have? Well, let's start with the vision first. What's your overall vision for The Last Princess and what you want it to be? 10 years from now. That's
such a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I did it again. Sorry.
I do this.
Yeah. Probably the main thing would be, because I've kind of been told this my whole life, it's like it doesn't matter like
if you're black or white.
It doesn't.
I didn't think it was that funny, but
because I didn't expect it. But like, as you know, I'm self-taught. And a lot of people may think that because you're self-taught, like your chances of like making it as a dancer is just like slim to none. So I guess I would want Last Princess like 10 years from now, obviously, when it's like, if it's big, I would want to show people that it doesn't matter if you teach yourself or like if you were taught by someone, if that's like something you want and, you know, something you want to achieve or whatever, that you can do it. As long as you like literally, and I know this is like a cliche thing to say, like, but it's like as long as you put your mind to it, you literally can do it. Because like, even though like I'm not where I'm at like entirely as a dancer, but like if you would see how I danced like when I was 12 compared to how I dance now, the fact that I did that like by myself, like no one helps me to do that. So like just to see that change, and just like imagine if I was like really on it, I probably would be like way 10 times better now. But like just to see like the change of what I did by myself, like I want to show people that like it doesn't, like you ain't gotta start dancing at 3 years old in order to think that you're gonna make it. And I feel like that's what people say like often, like you should have been taking dance classes when you were little.
Yeah, and I've been through that too in terms of at first baseball, and then now like looking at what I do now with Mine is Mine and being an artist. You know, you always have that fear of, did I start too late? Why didn't I do this sooner and everything? You know, I'm not where I want to be at the age that I'm at right now. Exactly. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as one, you're passionate about and you know for sure this is what you want to do, then you're in the right place. As long as you have the patience and the dedication to continue to grow, the sky's the limit for you.
Exactly. I will say you do have to work harder.
Of course.
You have to work 10 times harder than a dancer who started when they were younger.
Yeah, and also you have to understand that with certain things, when you get very deeper into the industry that you want to be a part of, you have to be able to navigate through that, especially the politics of that, because every industry has its own politics. There are going to be some rooms that you get into and they have favorites already off rip. And you have to be able to have patience, dedication, and the confidence to say, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I am going to show out and be my best. And if they turn me down, then there's going to be another room for me to be in.
I agree.
If 100%. One door closes, another one opens.
Yes.
You just have to find where it is and walk through it. Boom.
Exactly. I agree. And I also wanted to show that everybody has it, like, can get a shot. Like, you don't always have to, like, because I feel like I'm always like fighting for my spot and like fighting to get like noticed in like many different aspects, not even just like as a dancer, but even as a choreographer. Like, I feel like I'm always fighting for that. So I guess with The Last Princess, I would want to like show people like it doesn't matter, like if this person danced like 10 times better than you, I will still give you a shot. Like, the quality of you as a dancer wouldn't matter to me, if that makes sense. Like, I would just want to give people a shot.
It's more about the drive and the vision.
Exactly. So it's like, it's not about like who's can do a backflip and who can't. It's about like you say, your drive. Like, if this is something you want and I see the passion and I see you having the same passion that I had 10 years ago, then you can get the shot.
I feel like it's easier to teach skill and talent than passion and dedication.
Yes, because I don't care what anybody says. You could do a backflip, you can do an aerial, you can do all the tricks that you could want to do. But if you don't have the passion for dance, you're not going to look better than me on stage. Period, point blank. And that's just what it is.
Okay, talk that talk.
And that's not me being cocky. That's that's a fact. Because it's like, it doesn't even seem like, that's why like Chris Brown is so great compared to like artists that's just making music just because they're trying to get money. Like, you're not going to be on the same level as a performer or someone as Chris Brown and Beyonce, because you don't see that this is like literally something that they genuinely
or Mike or Prince or
exactly. Like, this is their calling.
Stevie.
Exactly. Yeah. They're not, you can tell like they're not doing it. They didn't do it to make a buck. They did it because this was their calling compared to someone that's literally like these new gen artists that's literally just doing it because,
give me an example. Who's a new gen artist that just stinks?
Oh my God, it's a few. I think I'm not gonna say her.
You were gonna say Sexy Red, weren't you?
Yeah, but I am gonna say her though. Like she, like,
hey, shout out to St. Louis, but
shout out to St. Louis.
again,
but not,
I've said before, I'm not really the biggest Sexy Red fan.
no, she's not. I'm sorry, she's not talented to me. Like, come on now, she doesn't have any talent. So like, how'd you make it?
Provocative.
Even not even just with music, even with like actors. Like, there's certain actors you see. How did you make it? Like, did you see that's Doctor Strange movie, the last one with Wanda in it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you know the girl that was in it,
American Chavez, the one that was opening portals and stuff like that. Yeah, the actor
couldn't act. She couldn't act at all. I'm sorry.
I don't think she was the problem with the movie. I think the movie was just...
No, the movie was bad in general.
I don't think the movie had the best direction.
And you know, she's probably a great actor now, but the acting in that, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I see a movie and I'm like, I feel like I can do that, that's not good because I'm not an actor. So if I say I feel like I can do what you're doing, that shouldn't be the case. Yeah,
lady that acted for American Chavez, you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was
unfortunately you're on the hot seat in her eyes.
And half the time, it's not even the actor's fault. It's the people that's making the movie. They'll see that and they'll be like,
we were talking about that with Man of Steel. We just saw the Superman movie. The Superman movie is pretty
amazing.
Good. It was pretty good.
I loved it.
Pretty good. I think they got it right. But at least it's a good foundation to continue to get it right. But that was the problem with like Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is like, when you look at him, he's a great Superman, and he definitely has the demeanor to do that. Like, it's not really anything wrong with Henry Cavill at all.
Exactly, it's the writing.
Yeah, I think it was more Zack Snyder than it was Henry Cavill.
So it probably wasn't even her fault, because if someone was to sit down and say to her like, do that take again, that just didn't convince me, then it probably would be good. And sometimes they'll literally have them do it bad.
Well, we're talking about superhero movies too, so it's
but I'm just saying in general.
This was during when Marvel was more about output than than the passion and the actual direction and vision.
I just feel like this in generation now, it's just like it lacks passion. That's why we don't see that many good movies. Well, that's why when I do see a good movie, I'm like, yes, because everything that they do now, they just either throw it together. They are remaking something that was already made because they can't. They don't have the drive to come up with something else.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm done with these goddamn sequels.
Off of a book.
I'm done with these goddamn sequels. Whoa. Hurry up. Hold on. You said based off a book. Yeah. And you were begging me to watch Maze Runner. Okay. And that movie was butt.
It really was not.
That movie was really butt, ladies and gentlemen. It was really so was not. Dull.
And I'm not even going to get it. No, I'm not going to let you talk.
Wait a second.
Where's the boo button?
No, that's possible moment. That's laughing. That's no Diddy. Nope.
Where's the boo?
No, you're just playing everything.
I swear, is this a boo? Is there a boo?
No, there's no boos.
Damn, we should get a boo.
No.
So I can boo what you just said.
No, you don't have access to the soundboard, so please stay away from my equipment.
We need a boo.
You only get the mic. You only get mic and headphones.
I only get the mic. Okay.
Yeah. I don't care if the buttons are closer to you.
I'll boo you myself, boo. Well, I'm gonna boo you. I'm gonna boo you how we did at the freshman project.
Boo. Yeah, why are y'all booing me at the freshman project?
Principal Himes was lame.
Yeah, if y'all were there or saw,
shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. The freshman project was a fantastic.
It was a fantastic show. It was even better because I was there. I'm just kidding.
Well, to move on, let's go ahead and switch gears here, because at Mine is Mine, we talk about consciousness, we talk about spirituality, we talk about God, and that is the source of life.
Yeah, no more bashing Maze Runner.
I want to always conversate about God and talk about the source and talk about how that has influenced you, and it has influenced you a lot within your family too as well. But you are a lot different than anybody else that I've had on here, because you're not the first person that I've had that's in Islam. but you are the
Really?
first.
Who else did you have that was in Islam?
Shout out to Ronnie Amin.
I didn't know that.
Shout out to him.
Nice.
I don't know if he's in the nation.
Yeah, probably
but
not.
he found Islam when he was serving time. But
I did watch that. I watched that. Yeah.
shout out to Ronnie, man.
Yeah.
What a great soul, man. But for you are in Islam, but in the Nation of Islam. I would like to talk more about that background. What got you into that? I know you were more born into it than anything, but yeah.
Yeah, so technically speaking, I couldn't really get into it because, you know,
were already into it.
Yeah, it's different for people like my mom. Like, she wasn't born into it, so that was like a path that she decided to go into. But like, I was born into it, so that was like literally all I knew. So it's kind of like hard not to like naturally just be into something if you're like brought into it. But like, I guess obviously I loved being a part of it, because I feel like now if I didn't, then I would decide to like leave. But like, it was something that I'm used to and something I need to get into more actually. But yeah, it was, I was born into it. So like naturally it was just something that it was like secondhand. So that's all I knew, you know, growing up, because that's all I was taught, along with other things, obviously. But like, it was mainly like just growing up being a part of the nation. It's
You
definitely
eat them cookies?
Yeah, you sorry, my bad. We had a great conversation.
I know. I just don't want to eat all them cookies because I will, but
no, I was definitely involved with it more when I was younger, because, you know, when you're younger, you got to go wherever your parents go. So it's like, but
yeah,
like,
unfortunately.
Yeah. No, but I loved it. I you know, the Nation of Islam, you know, big on community. And so it's good to be, and like I said in the beginning, I love being Black and I love my people. So it's nice, because I feel like in the Nation of Islam, like, you're around your people 24/7, which sometimes, you know, I don't like to be. And sometimes you don't like to be around your people because they be ghetto and stuff like that. But like, in the Nation of Islam, it's just like, you know, it's good vibes, positivity, and, you know, like, it's really like a family. I feel like, so literally, like, because I've met people out here and in Chicago too, but like, I've met people out here where it's just like, I look at as, oh, like, that's auntie. And same with like, well, not really much with like men, but some people, like, they'll meet men who they'll look at as their uncles and they're not even blood. So it's really not even about like blood in the Nation of Islam. Like, we're literally like all family, and it's really, like I said, big old community, which I'm sure you kind of got that vibe when you went to meeting yourself, if I'm not wrong. I
did enjoy the togetherness, especially with it just being Black bodies in there and Black energy as well. So it's great that to be in a space where it welcomes community, it welcomes people that are already in the nation or aren't in the nation, because I am actively not in the nation, but I am interested to learn.
Yeah, that's what I would say. They're very welcoming.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I definitely had the best suit on in there. I'm not here to compete at all, but just know I showed out.
You showed out.
For sure. The purple suit, come on now.
You look great.
Come on now. It's on the profile pic on YouTube, man.
Like,
as soon as y'all see it, boom.
I was too stunned to speak. I was like,
yeah, I was in there. I was going crazy.
I was like, that's my husband.
But to go back, I will say that I enjoyed the communion. I enjoyed being around the Black community in a very peaceful, loving way. And that's why I love being an artist too, and going to these functions, because we display that as well. You know, is every function like that? No, but more times than not it is.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's just the culture that we want to push within the creative world within St. Louis, is continue to be peaceful, continue to use this as a way to grow individually, but also as a collective, especially, you know, the majority of people that come out are of the Black community, and we just need more spaces that are safe, that are efficient in terms of, you know, we're learning something, we're bringing people together, and also we're just having a good time together.
Exactly.
And I think the Nation did that very well. You know, obviously it's not more of a creative space.
Yeah.
It's more of, you know, a religious space.
Exactly. And you don't even have to just be black. Like, by
of
the way.
course.
Like, you could, they're welcoming to whoever wants to learn.
But the majority, of course, is the black community.
Yeah,
and I mean, religiously and historically, you know, what has been and what it means to the black community.
Exactly.
It definitely has a strong history. And I believe that it has a future as well. I do want to get into a spicy question. Ooh. Have you ever, like you said, you were born into it. It's all that you know. Mm-hmm. So, of course, you've been very, very accepting of it. Mm-hmm. Has there been times where you question it?
No, I wouldn't say question. Now, there was times where there were certain things that don't ask me what, because I won't remember, but there would be certain things that I would hear where I would get confused and I would want further explanation, but like I'd never question it, I would say, because I feel like, honestly, for me at least, not everybody, but like for me, when you grow up on something, it's kind of hard to question it. Because it's like, that's all you know. Yeah. So it's like, you don't know anything else. So it's like, how can you question it when you...
I will say that it is good to question, regardless if you trust it or not. I mean, I love Eastern philosophy, and I have a very strong trust within Eastern philosophy because of what it has done for me. But at the same time, I still question it to this day because, like I said, I'm opening to learn ways within the nation. I'm still open to learn certain teachings within, you know, different forms of Christianity, and Judaism or whatever it may be. Yeah. And bring it all together rather than keeping things separate. But I think part of that is questioning and being able to discern.
I think it's just when you learn, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like when you learn what like I learned, that's what kind of makes, and like I said, growing up on it is what kind of makes it hard to question, and why I don't question it, because it's just like, you know,
I get it.
If it's like your belief, it's like what you believe and what you know is true. So that's why it's like, I would say that I wouldn't question it. Now, there are probably people who are in the nation who do question certain things. I would say that I never questioned anything that I've been taught or heard in the nation.
I think it's good to question everything, honestly. It's good to question everything, especially within choreographing. It's good to question. Yeah. It's like, is it okay
when
for
they
me
give you
to do?
I feel like when you're given a reason to, then it makes, but it's kind of hard to question when you're not given a reason to question something. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not given a reason, like, for example, like, if I trust you, and if I'm not giving a reason, I'm not going to question my trust for you. So unless you give me a reason to do that, like if you start doing things that make me like, okay, I'm gonna start questioning it, then I'm gonna start questioning it. But if you're not doing anything, if you're just acting the same like you've always acted, then that's not gonna make me question you, because you ain't changing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give me a reason in order to question something that
makes sense.
I believe or trust.
And I think, like you said, you're wanting to get into it more, and you're wanting to continue to learn and do your own due diligence.
Exactly.
But I mean, along with refreshing and doing that due diligence, you know, you'll probably come across times where you will have to question it too as well. So
probably, you know, you never know. I mean, shoot.
I mean, everything that you learn, you should question.
Yeah.
So
I don't question us. Do you question us?
No.
Okay.
But
sorry, reeling it in.
But no, I just wanted to ask that question because I feel like, especially, I knew that you were born into it, so I never really asked you that question before. Have you ever questioned it? So I feel like we don't do that enough. I don't feel like we don't question ourselves or the things that we learn and the people around us, even family too.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I feel like we should always question things, not out of distrust, but just out of discernment. Yeah. And learning, like, okay, I really can trust this person. Also, you didn't send me the address. Goof.
I'm waiting for it. Sorry. But no, I agree with you. And I definitely think that people should start questioning more. Like, I feel like even in like these superhero movies, you'll see like if they're told something, they're just like, and everybody agrees with it, they're like, all right, let's go with it. So if they're told like, Spoiler alert! By the way, no. Actually, I'm gonna do.
Don't spoil nothing. Come on, the movie just came out.
I'm not gonna do.
You goofball.
Okay, so for example, like
she's wanting to spoil movies for y'all. We don't do that here.
For example, in Avengers, if they're like told like, oh, the Avengers are villains, they're not good, the public's gonna believe it because that's what majority of people are saying and what they follow. You know what, Houston?
I heard it.
So yeah, but in that aspect, that's what I mean. Like you should question it. Like just because everybody else agrees with it and thinks it's true, that doesn't mean that you have to as well. Like you should question it. So so I agree. Certain things you should question because then you're following something that you shouldn't be following.
Indubitably.
Like, because obviously the Avengers are good people. But anyway.
But we're talking about the nation.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Do you need it?
I don't need it. But
I was using that in an example, sir, of you saying about you should question things sometimes.
I know. I'm kidding.
Don't give me sex.
What was probably the biggest value that you've learned? Or, the biggest value or biggest lesson that you learned from your time within the nation? Yeah.
A nice question.
You're welcome.
You said biggest thing I've learned? Or
biggest value that you've gained or biggest lesson that you learned from there. Don't hurt yourself.
Sorry, it's a lot. I'm trying to like pick because you said biggest.
Why you pick that thing up?
Okay, I could have grabbed it for you.
I got you.
Like to that God is your number one. And God is your best friend. And as long as you got God, that's literally you don't need anything else. And that's it. So I would say that's the biggest thing.
That's self-explanatory.
Well, but that's not to all people.
You're in a religious background.
Religious, exactly.
Go beyond that.
The biggest thing, everything we're taught and we talk about is centered around God. So it's like,
life is
exactly. Well, not to all people, but like if you're like some people don't believe in God, Houston.
That is
Someone
true.
could be listening right now who don't believe in God, which would kind of be weird because this is mine is mine. But anyway, that's besides.
Hey, you never know.
You never know exactly.
They probably just wanted to hear you talk about choreographing, and like, I want to hire her.
That's,
I want to get her on the payroll.
You know that. That's very true. I get what you're saying, but I'll try and think of something else, but it is kind of hard to pick something that's not centered around God when it alone is centered around him.
Oh yeah. But also, was there obviously with that, but is there another value or another lesson that you've learned from that?
From the Nation of Islam?
Yes.
Let me ponder.
Because of course you're going to learn that God is first in any religion or any spiritual way of life.
You said the biggest thing. I still answer correctly.
Yeah.
You should have reworded the question. Besides God. Okay.
Well, not besides God, but just like.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Because they teach you military training within there. They teach you survival skills.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. See, now that you elaborated, I get.
I didn't think I had to elaborate that much.
Because I thought my answer was good enough. Okay.
Terrible answer. Continue. Okay. Excuse me.
Oh, this is the biggest thing. I don't. Let me not get deep into it about
Go ahead.
No, I meant
Go
about
crazy.
no, not about what my answer.
We have
like
time.
Experiencing is, but like about protection. Like as far as the men in the Nation of Islam, you're not gonna if you're a Muslim lady, if you're in the nation, you're not gonna feel like you're not gonna feel unsafe. I would say that, like when you're around believers in general, but like when you're around like men, like that level of protection, like you're going to feel protected around that. So I will say, like when it goes to me looking for a relationship or even friendships, having that level of protection, I will say, from being taught that in the nation, it was like the blueprint of what I was looking for in anyone, honestly, is that level of protection. It also comes with, me with defending and stuff like that. So I will say the biggest thing I learned is like protection, feeling protected. And not even just with men, even with yourself, like feeling that protection with yourself as well. So probably that, because like I said, I've never been in a position where whether it was like at Savior's Day or like whether I was just at a meeting, like I never was there and I felt unsafe, I would say. That's at good. Least from my experience. I can't speak for everybody else, but like me, I always felt safe in that space. Like I knew like nothing's gonna happen right here. You know what I mean?
I feel like people downgrade protection, and not just in that way, but also spiritual protection at the end of the day, and just praying for that. Exactly. Praying for protection, and it can go as far as protecting you from being in the wrong place at the wrong time, whether if it's a car accident, whether if it's a shooting or any other unfortunate circumstance, or just being around certain energies that are draining and are energy vampires. And your energy is the most important aspect to your life, because if you don't have the energy, then you can't make time. If you can't make time, then you can't make a space to create or make money or to love people. So you really have to protect your energy, which is vital to your life. Your life energy is the reason why you're here, and the reason why you're able to create and able to love and able to make money and able to dance and choreograph. So praying for protection, even if it's just simple as being away from negative energies and people that drain you, can go a long way. And I don't think people have enough emphasis on that, because we are very egotistical.
Yes.
And we believe that we can be safe in any room, but that's not the case.
No, 100%.
And also some people that I've been in plenty of situations or friendships or any type of partnerships in any way that, for the longest, I believed that I was safe around this person, but little did I know that they were energy vampires. They were just seeping away from my energy. Whether it was through how they walk, their attitude, or just being mischievous behind my back. So with protection always comes clarity and discernment.
And having that connection with God too, to bring him back in.
Of course. But that's always going to be the focal point.
100%.
I mean, you're praying to God for protection.
Yes.
But also protection is discernment, being able to open that third eye, open that pineal gland, and be able to see what's real and what's an illusion. Is this friendship, is this person real or not? Or is this situation, or is this opportunity real or not? Because especially when you get into dance, there's going to be certain things that sound too good to be true, and they are too good to be true
in the industry in general. Honestly,
and there's going to be people that are going to give you an opportunity of a lifetime, but don't pay you or don't treat you the way that you need to be treated.
Exactly.
That's why you have a manager too. But it's very important to continue to pray for protection. I feel like that's one thing that we don't really put in our prayers a lot, and put out into the universe.
Enough. I agree 100%.
And I mean, no matter how many times you think like, oh, ain't nobody gonna mess with me or nothing's gonna get under my skin, like you'll be surprised that there are forces out here. I'm not trying to be too conspiratorial on my first podcast back, but it's kind of hard. There are energies, there are organizations, there are individuals, there are very powerful people that lurk in the shadows, whether if they're on TV or not, that are stealing your energy.
Exactly.
That are stealing your perspective. Life is about perception. And if people are able to fool with your perception and make you believe one thing that isn't true and steer you away from your truth, that steals your energy. They're stealing your energy away from your purpose, your vision, and what you're supposed to be building, your God-given talent, your God-given vision. And they're misdirecting that. if you will say, to their own agenda, and that is very messed up. That's very narcissistic.
Yes.
And there's a lot of narcissists in the world.
Yes, there is.
So, but yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I feel like we don't.
You ate that, by the way.
Thank you.
You were cooking.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, no, I agree. I need to pray about it more. And
we can pray after this. But
I'd like to.
Yeah, or we can end on a prayer, whatever you want to do. But
nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything else.
Oh, okay.
Was there anything else that you wanted to say on that topic at all?
On that topic? No, I mean, I feel like you pretty much cleared it. Like I said, it's just feeling protected. And like I said, that's definitely something that people should talk about more. Because like you said, you're not always going to be safe, even if you think it.
That is true.
Exactly.
How do you think the nation has helped your quest in choreography and dance?
Ooh.
Has it helped bring more of a spiritual background and you channeling, whether it be your ancestors, whether it be spirit guides, whether it just be, God itself? Or does the nation enhance your vision of what you want The Last Princess to be? Because The Last Princess is derived from your name, which is an Islamic name, and that's the meaning of the name Akira. So I mean, and we took the meaning of your name and made it into something greater. So obviously that it's kind of at the forefront. It's at the foundation of what we're building here. Mainly you. I'm only here to help. So.
Yeah, you're a part of that journey, though.
I know.
I mean, you made the logo.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not trying to cap. I'm not trying to not cap, but
I know. I know what you meant.
Yeah.
That was a great question.
Thanks.
I keep saying that. It just comes naturally. I do that at all your interviews, by the way. But anyways, let's think.
Continue.
I would probably say, I'm gonna say two things. I want to do something. I always wanted to do something that would benefit my nation, which is why I kind of was told a lot that I should pick a different profession, because a lot of people didn't think that dance could do anything for the nation or just the world in general.
Come on now.
But like me, like I said, I feel like
let me tell you something. When I was in Puerto Rico, they would dance all the time, and it was just like it would just relieve so much stress.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in America, a lot of people, like after work, all they do is just sit down and watch TV or get on the phone, and there's so much negativity or just so much mind-numbing things on the TV and on social media and stuff. Dancing isn't mind-numbing.
Exactly.
Dancing just opens the door for stress to just leave the building.
Exactly. For
love to come in, togetherness, harmony, compassion, all that to come in.
Well, there you go. You
Boom.
Pretty much just said it. Why? I want to dance.
I'm a monster. But go ahead.
Because I know it will bring all those things and do all those things for the nation and just for people in general. People, even people who aren't even a part of the nation. It would do it for everybody. And I feel like it would benefit everybody, which is why, not the only reason I wanted to dance, but it's a part of the reason that I wanted to. So I would say in that aspect, the nation played a part. And then also, like I said, I would always try to think about, what is like my calling, and that coincides with like God, like what does God want me to do for the rest of my life? And, being part of the nation, like you're big on thinking of that. Like, what do you want to do? Like, what does God want you to do? And it just always coincide with dance. Like it always was.
If that's what God's will works through you for, then that's how it needs to be. That's what I feel.
And I've always felt that way. And it felt like that more and more as I continued to grow. But like, it was like I was running from it too. Like I was trying to be other things because I knew other people wanted me to be other things than dance. But like, God was always bringing me back to dance.
Yeah.
So it's like in that aspect and being in the nation and having that relationship with God continue to grow, because I feel like my relationship with him grows more and more every day. But like, I felt like experiencing that and having that connection with him is what allowed me to like find what my passion was, and that led me to dance. And so, you know, I wouldn't dance if I, you know, didn't have God with me, you know, to do this whole journey. Then The Last Princess wouldn't even be a thing if, you know, I didn't find dance. And, you know,
100%.
I hope that made sense.
No, for sure.
Okay, nice.
Is there an opportunity? Well, first of all, I know you guys have Savers Day and a bunch of other, I wouldn't say days, but events throughout the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys, is there a lot of dancing within those events and those celebrations?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like,
so is there an opportunity for you to reach out to a head honcho within the nation? It doesn't have to be the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, but anybody that you can contact or that we could reach out to and possibly, you know, get your name out there, and you can facilitate something within Savers Day. I bet you wouldn't even think about that. I bet you wouldn't even think about that.
That is such, I used to, but I stopped. But that actually is such a great thing that you just said, and such a great idea actually, because I slacked on it, but I definitely do, because during Savers Day, we used to, I don't think we do it anymore. No, we don't do it anymore, at least not recently, but we used to do things like talent shows where like people would perform.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, well, like people were performing. I always wanted to do like that, never did it. But yeah, I always wanted to do stuff like that. And even like, you remember like when I talked to you about the drill competition, like even when they had stuff like that, like they'll have people that perform during that too, like before like the next, you know, yeah. So like it's definitely opportunities for me to do that. I just gotta get into it, and like I said, we have parties and stuff like that. It was like an old school jam that we had last year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year, and like it literally was a whole party. So definitely, like, you dance in the nation, like 100%, which is why it's like, so like there's dancers in the nation. Like we had one year where my cousin Margaret, because she does plays. She actually, I think she did a play in New York.
Fire.
Yeah, right. She's like,
what play?
It's called, I forgot what it was called. Dang.
The Lion King?
No. She writes her own plays.
Oh.
Yeah, so I forgot what it was called, but it was recent. But that's besides the point. But she did a play in like 2022, I think. And Rasul actually performed before the play. He rapped. So like they used to
shout out to Rasul.
Right, shout out to Rasul. But they used to do stuff like that.
Is it Rasul?
Yeah.
Knew it.
What do you mean?
I know your full name, bro.
Oh no, you mean his full name?
Yeah.
Well, let me not drop it, because just in case he watches this, he gonna be like, "Why you telling people?" Because he goes
because
by
he gotta be known. He a rapper. We trying to put his name out there.
You know what? You're right. But his rapper is Rasul. Like,
that's his name.
Yeah, like as you.
It's just Rasul.
Yeah, like
ladies and gentlemen, Rasul.
You seen it?
Come on, man. We gotta come up with a better name for that. What does his name mean?
Damn. What does it mean? I forgot.
We'll go back to that. We'll come back to that. That's crazy. What sister you are?
I think it means messenger of God. I think.
Nice. Because
his name on Instagram, it says Rasul the Messenger.
Oh yeah.
So I think
that's not his rap name.
I think that's what it is. That's what I just said. I think
Rasul
it's
the Messenger.
I think
that's his rap name.
I don't know. I think so.
I hope it's not just Rasul.
I think it's Rasul the Messenger.
Rasul is a cool name.
I really hope he doesn't see this and I'm saying it wrong. But I think that's what it is.
Shout out to Rasul though.
Yeah, because why else would he have it on his Instagram if that's not what it is?
I'm just talking about his rap name.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I think that is his rap name. But yeah, he in her play, she had dancers in it. So yeah, I was just showing you how there are opportunities to do that, and there are people that you can contact that is involved in events like that where like I could display me dancing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Nice.
Do you know who Neelam is?
Neelam?
Yeah.
No.
Well, she's a rapper. And she's actually really popular. And she's a Muslim and she's a part of the Nation of Islam. And so like I kind of want to be like her, obviously not as a
Rapper?
rapper, as a dancer.
Yes,
like how
you
well
don't have bars.
You don't know what I got. I got stuff in storage, but in the archives. But no, like the how.
Give me a bar right now.
No. Come
on.
I'm off the.
Don't do that. You said you don't want to expose your brother. Don't expose Khalida. Don't, Khalida. I'm trying to save you. She's being careless right now. Did you get the address? I need to know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going.
Baby, I did not get it yet. She did not send it to me, but I'm sorry.
How are we supposed to get there?
I can't hear if I got a notification. I'm gonna call her. When we done with this, I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
Okay. What was I saying? You made me
a rapper within the nation.
Yeah, like how connected she is. Like she's like she has like she'll meet like she's met many celebrities and she's been in rooms and she went to events that celebrities be at. So I guess how like connected she is and the fact that she's like a part of the nation and stuff like that. That's kind of how I want to be. Like I want to be like that as well, because she be like performing at Savior's Day and stuff too. So like in that aspect, like I want to be like her with the dancer version as far as connection goes.
Understandable.
But yeah, I know that I just kind of went off.
No, you're fine.
A little bit, but it's still correlated to what the question was. But go ahead. Sorry. But yeah, that's my answer.
Nice.
Did I answer the question? I think I answered
you
it,
did.
right? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Good.
Yes, you did.
Great.
Thank you. Well,
You're
I know
welcome.
we have to leave here soon. So
We do.
is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? Was there anything else that oh yeah, my Nana got the pug.
The oh, she did?
Yeah.
Wait, which one is that? The one your dad was holding?
What was that?
Is it the one your dad was holding?
Yes.
Okay, who got the other one?
I don't know. I know you're
Can you find that out so I can go to their house?
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to speak on about not about music, but choreography, dance, the nation? Anything else? Oh, I did want to ask.
Ooh, never mind.
With you being a writer, mostly for short stories, how are you going to integrate your short stories and writing in general into The Last Princess?
I'm so glad you asked that because that correlates with the dance project that is that me or you?
That's you. I don't have my son. Is that the address?
Yeah, she just sent it.
Can you send it to me?
Can I? Okay, so see, I will, but my phone's at 2%, so it's about to die.
Hold on, yo. She never charges her phone. It literally
That's because
bugs
he
me.
entertains me so much where I forget to charge my phone.
No,
You keep me occupied.
That's not a no. I was literally cooking earlier, and like you could have just plugged it in. Like it's
I apologize.
literally takes
I'm sorry.
not even 10 seconds. To
I
plug
didn't
a phone
feel
in.
like getting up to plug my phone up. But before I forget what the question was, so basically for the next dance video that I want to do, I'm definitely implementing a script in there. For example, like the one that I want you in. It will probably most likely be dialogue in the beginning, but not with each other, but like probably me saying like something that I wrote and then like it transitioning into me dancing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So definitely, which I got the idea from you. So shout out to you. Cause I love to write and not a lot of people know that. And so I guess that's why I want to do it.
I think it's time for you to showcase that.
Exactly. I feel like I don't showcase all my talent, even editing. Like I'm really good at editing too. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that
She puts
either.
lightning bolts in it and everything.
Exactly. No, I don't do that. But
Yes, you do.
I did it in the past.
On your YouTube.
I did why would you bring that up?
Is it I Am Akira on YouTube?
No,
Is it
don't,
Akira Muhammad on YouTube?
no. So basically, yeah, as I was saying, Houston, don't you start. We're getting off topic.
No, we're not.
Yes,
we're talking about your YouTube.
No. Well, that's not what I mean by editing. I meant like, I don't add effects, but I do edit my dance videos. And as far as like, I do edit my songs, the songs that I dance to as well. So I think with better equipment and better like Editing apps, I guess. I would like to enhance on my editing ability because that's the talent I have, and I enjoy editing. I love
Editing
to edit video. It's so much fun. That's why I love I used to make edits for people's birthdays, and honestly, I'll probably make you one most likely. It depends on how I feel.
Akira on I am Akira 6374 on YouTube. Check it out. Only 2 videos on there.
Don't check it out, but but yeah, no, I love editing. I always edit. It's my favorite thing ever. Editing songs, editing videos. I just love doing that. So that's what I love with dancing, and I feel like it involves all my talents. So now I want to
direct, you want to write, and
exactly. And so
the acting kind of goes hand in hand with the dancing.
Exactly,
too.
You get it.
So.
Like I feel like your dances aren't finna hit if you can't act. Because it's like you're not even displaying that emotion that it's given. Like I love it when people say that,
you can't just
your dance made me exactly, because it's, if you do that compared to a dancer that got that emotion, it is not finna hit. I seen that. You ate that up. But no, yeah, and that but I'm goofy. And this is what you do.
I like your laugh.
Thank you. That's why you keep making me laugh, I see.
Yeah, most of the time.
I forgot what I was saying because you gave me a compliment. Dancing. Yeah, emotion. Having emotion, like it all plays a part. Like you have to be able to act and able to display. Because I love people coming up to me and telling me that, like, oh my God, your dance made me cry. Like that is what I love to hear, because that means that I did what needed to be done with my acting.
Well, that's no problem with you being emotional. Did I say something?
Right. Okay. But yeah, so I can't wait to implement my passion and my love for writing into my videos, because I love writing. So I can't wait to do that. And I definitely want to do that for this recent video that, like I said, you're going to be a part of. And even the video that's gonna show off the merch. I want to do coming soon. So yeah, in that aspect, I think I want to do that. Like I want to probably like write.
My bad, I'm chewing in y'all's ear.
You good, babe? Writing short stories about like what it's about to take place, and then going straight into my dancing.
Yes. Well, thank you for that.
Thank you for that question. Thank you for all your questions. You're really good at asking questions, especially considering like you don't write anything out. Like you just go off the top of your head with everyone. Like that's really a talent. That's how you know.
Not everybody.
Majority of the people you talk to, you're coming off the top of your head, and that's how you know that this is something you're meant to do. Because I couldn't do that. I couldn't just think of questions.
I'm a gold medalist yapper.
Yes, you are, and I love you for
represented the
it.
United States last year. Gold medal yapper.
That's good, because
took it home.
You have a nice voice, so it's
thank you.
It's not annoying when you yap. It's not annoying because your voice is very attractive.
That can be annoying.
Yes, you can.
For you especially.
Yes,
but
definitely.
Moving forward, I know we have to leave here soon.
Yes, unfortunately.
Can you send me the address, please?
Yes.
Thanks, girl. Is there anything that you want to let the audience know? Or the Last Princess is in its infancy. It's here now though. A lot of things are about to get cooking.
Yes.
Start to get whipping up in that. What's the biggest things that you want people to look out for in terms of Last Princess, or in terms of things that you're going to be a part of as the year starts to roll on and as we move on to the second half of the year?
Yes. I think what I want for Last Princess, and when I announce it, is that I don't because we talked about this like with Truly Gifted, like we don't just want people to think that
this is part of the rollout too, so
exactly. Like we don't want people to just think that this person is just a part of Truly Gifted and that's it. Like we want them to think that like, oh, this is them and they're also a part of Truly Gifted. So I think that's exactly, shout out to Truly Gifted
all damn day, all TG family, thank God. Yes, 100%. But yeah, I would want like from this
to be the thing that shows people that, oh, like, this is the last princess, but
she's not a background dancer.
Exactly. Thank you. That's the perfect way to say it. Like, I don't want people to just look at me as a background dancer, as a dancer that just danced for BML or that just danced for KB the Artist. Like, I want them, or Big Lex, like, I want them to see that, oh, this is the last princess and she danced for these people, not like, oh, that's the girl that danced with Brandon. Like, no, I don't want that. And I feel like this is going to be the thing that separates that and that shows people that I'm not just a background dancer. Like, I'm so much more than that. Like, I'm not always gonna be in the back and stuff like that. So yeah, this is, and hopefully with this will give me more opportunities like the one I had in June, where I can dance by myself, where I don't have to be with just, you know, dancing for people all the time, because sometimes I do want to just dance with me. So yeah, that's what I want, the last princess.
Indeed. Well, is there anything else that you want to let the audience know at all? Anything else that you that was on your mind that you just want to get off your chest?
If you need a dancer, the last princess. My Instagram right now is at I am Akira, but it will change. I don't know what to yet, but we're gonna workshop that. Also, if you need a manager, I know this guy named Houston Himes. He's really good at that. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in love with him or anything.
I mean, I'm learning. So, I mean,
no, he's great at it. He's really good. I mean, you guys just seen what he did. I just said I wanted something. He said, all right.
We made it work.
You made it work. And yes, it's happening. I don't know when it's happening, but one of these days you're going to see me dancing with Lil Derek. So,
Indeed. And a lot more. Probably Chris Brown too.
Right?
But okay. Y'all know what the word is here at Mine is Mine. Here to elevate consciousness through conversation, through dance, through art, through just togetherness, man. It's so happy that that I'm back. I'm glad that I've continued to make the time for this and, you know, show up and show out. I'm very happy for my guests right in front of me, and also the guests that came prior and the guests that are coming after. We are back to our regularly scheduled program. A lot more updates are going to be happening on the Instagram. The Instagram has been dead for a minute, so that's on me. A lot more videos are coming soon. A camera is coming soon. Merch is coming soon. A lot of things are just like the breakthrough is practically here. So I've just been working behind the scenes with Truly Gifted, working behind the scenes with stuff just building up for Mine is Mine, so I can really telegraph this to so many different audiences and just bring us back into the importance of elevating consciousness. That is the key to solving the problems within the world as individuals and as a collective. Because if we don't change from within, nothing will change without. So I need y'all on this journey with me. If you don't want to be on this journey with me, that's fine. But if you do, even better. But it's nothing but love, man. Episode 27, The Last Princess, aka Akira Muhammad. Yeah. Is there anything else? How can we get in touch with you? I know you brought up your Instagram, but you have a TikTok as well.
Oh, so, yeah, I do. Yeah. It's literally the same thing.
Everything I am Akira
on social is I am Akira or Akira Muhammad. It's gonna change, I promise. But as of right now, they're all the same.
Check the description for her social security number too, as well, her credit card number, all that, and yeah. So, any last words at all?
I'm just happy.
That's good. I'm glad that you're happy. Well, yeah, I appreciate y'all being on this ride. Episode 22, Akira Houston Himes. What'd I say?
22.
Well, I mean, that's the best number ever. But, yeah. I mean, she would say 25, but I disagree. Yeah. But thank you for being on this ride. Episode 27, Akira Houston Himes. We out.